Hey again, besties. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out several more new mods that have come out of the Stardew Valley modding community recently. And yes, I'm going to be continuing to make videos in this same format because, as I said in the previous one, it is a lot easier to do. And thankfully, just based off of you guys' comments, it seems that you guys seem to like me doing it this way. You like this style of mod showcases. So since we're already here on our farm, I'm going to showcase the very first mod, and as you can see, there's this very beautiful menu, and the mod is called Minecart Travel Menu by Ringlord174. And pretty much, this kind of speaks for itself. You get to see like little previews of each of the minecart locations that you have installed. And I think the nice thing about this mod is that it is compatible with integrated minecarts and just any other type of mods that you have that add extra minecart locations. So I just think that's very, very cool. So I like to be able to know exactly where I'm going when I'm jumping on the minecart. Because I know that some locations, especially like East Scarp, there's multiple spots that you can go to within that location. So I'm just going to go to the forest here. And oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, I forgot that the ice festival's today. So I won't be able to show you guys the rest of the mod until I get out of here. But I will tell you a little bit more about it while I'm here at the ice festival. So you can actually make changes to this. And I should also note that as far as compatibility is concerned, yeah, it does seem to be compatible with almost every single one of the mods that add more minecart locations. So yes, here is the menu for this mod. And yeah, you could, it shows a lot of different options available. You could check favorites. Like you could mark the favorite locations that you like to go to. And there's even a menu that you can enable that will open your favorite locations. There's a search box feature. I haven't enabled that. I haven't enabled several of these features. I just kind of want to keep it simple. I don't want to think about too many things. So, but yeah, there's a lot of just things that you could check off and things that you could uncheck in the generic mod config menu for this mod. So I just think that's very cool. And I guess, I don't know what this show ticket prices thing is. I've seen that. I was looking at this earlier and I don't know what that pertains to, but I guess some locations may have a cost. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy the festival with my child Phoebe here. And then I will show you guys just a little something else after I'm done, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be nighttime by the time this festival is over. So give me just a moment. I'm gonna compete in the ice fish competition because I enjoy winning. And I must win. So give me a second.
5 minutes later.
Okay, you guys, so it is nighttime, and the really cool thing about this mod is that the menu is very dynamic. So yeah, it will change throughout the day, so if it's nighttime, it's going to show a live preview of that zone during nighttime, during the morning, during the evening, the afternoon, whatever. And I just absolutely love that. I love that. That and going back to having locations that have multiple mine carts, Ginger Island is one of them, and I tend to end up going to the wrong side of the island more times than not. So this is very useful in letting me know which side of the map that I need to be on. I tend to my farm here on the farm, the Ginger Island farm, but sometimes I accidentally teleport to the cave. So yeah, and then I have to, take the little birdie transport to get here. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this mod. It's very cool, and I'm not really sure if it's lightweight or not. But yeah, I love it. I love it, and it's staying in my mod folder for the unforeseeable future, you guys. So if you want to download this mod, I've left a link in the description below. Be sure to check it out. Okay, you guys, so I am back on my farm, and I wanted to show you guys two mods in particular. And The first of those two mods is actually called Visible Pond Fish. I know a lot of you have heard of the mod Visible Fish, but I don't think that, to my recollection, you can't see the pond fish with that mod. So what this mod does is, and I should also mention that this mod is by the creator Hyokyo123. And yeah, this mod, it just basically makes your fish visible. I know that usually it's just like a shadow. It shows like the shadow, if I remember correctly. And this mod, it shows exactly what is in your pond. So yes, I have a lot of sturgeon in this one pond. And I'm actually going to be building another pond in a minute here to show you guys the other mod that I wanted to get into. And that other mod is actually called Multi-Species Fish Pond. And it's by the same author. And yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a bunch of these fish that I collected from the other day. If you guys remember that little that fish machine fiasco that I encountered the other day, we have a ton of fish now, friends. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and use these fish for this demonstration that I'm going to show you. And like, even after putting all these fish where I'm going to put them, I still have to do something about all these fish. Like, I don't have enough fish tanks to fill all of them. So yes, let me go ahead and find a pond because I ain't got time for Robin. I'm gonna just build it myself. So let's go ahead and build our second pond. And that little Junimo is in the way. I really wanted to have it exactly adjacent to the other pond, but I can't do that. So I'm gonna put it below the Junimo. Thanks a lot, Junimo. So now that we have our second pond, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my fish in this pond. And the beautiful thing about multi-species fish pond is that you can put 10 different species all in one pond. And not to mention, you could put a lot more fish in there than in vanilla. Sorry, I had to get rid of that. There shouldn't be crops here. You can put, from what I've seen, you can put about 40 fish in there, but you can have 10 different species all at the same time. Because in vanilla, you can only have the same species. You cannot have more of one species in a pond normally. So I'm just going to toss every single one of them in here. As you guys can see, yeah, they're all just going in there, no problem. I've got several fish from various different mods. I have all of the fish mods, you guys. All of the fish mods that you can think of, I have them all installed. And then I have all the fish from like just the various expansions I have installed, which I have almost all of them. So yeah, we're gonna just put everything in, and I don't know how many that is. I think that's probably 10. But yeah, we've got 10 different species all in the same pond. And I'm gonna have to build another chest for this because there's gonna be so much like stuff that they're going to give me. And I don't think that chest is over there is going to be able to carry everything. So I'm gonna have to put a second chest up. But yeah, look at that. We've got 10. We've got 10 fish, and we can still add 30 more. I don't think we can add more species. We're capped out on species, but if we want to add more of these same types of fish, we most certainly can do that. So yeah, if you want to try this out, if you want to have more than one fish species in your ponds, then this is definitely the mod for you. I've left a link in the description below if you'd like to download it. Okay, moving on. So this next mod is really cute and really simple, and it's called Simple Cooking by Aidenthorn. And yeah, you can do some very, very basic cooking of vegetables and fish. As you can see, I've already grilled a cucumber. You can grill various vegetables and fish using your campfire or your brazier. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook some things. Oh, I guess I can't cook this bell pepper. Yeah, well, I guess it's only certain things. Probably like some modded vegetables cannot be cooked and some modded fish cannot be cooked. So I guess the shrimp is not considered, but I can, I can cook this fish. I can cook that. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for our things to cook. So just based on what I've read on this mod, you can burn the food. So we've taken out our oarfish and it is fully grilled. I'm gonna just go ahead and let this lettuce burn because I want to show you guys that you can burn the food. Now, when you do burn your food, if you overcook it, the nutrients is not going to be as good as if you've just grilled it regularly. And I mean, I guess that's pretty realistic. If you burn your food, it's not going to be very nutritious. In fact, it's going to be pretty bad for you and very carcinogenic. So, but yeah, we're just gonna wait for it to burn. It is taking a minute here, and yeah, here it is. It's fully burnt to a crisp, and yeah, our lettuce is fully burnt, and yes, the nutrition, it's almost non-existent, and our oarfish is nice and nutritious. So yeah, if you guys want just this little simple mechanic in your game, then I've left a link in the description below for you to download and try out. So this next mod is one that I don't really intend to keep in my game by any means at all, you guys. But it really piqued my interest because it sort of reminded me of the electric fishing mod that I just played around with last week. And this mod is called Blast Fishing and it's by the mod author Wolimbiji. I hope I said that correctly. But in my opinion, this mod is probably even like, oh my gosh, it's even meaner to the fish than the electric fish one, and I thought that was pretty mean. But we're gonna go ahead and find these bombs here at Willie's. Yes, here it is. It's this water mine, and I think, I think 10 is a good number, and I'm gonna try these out. I'm probably not gonna use all of them, but I am gonna try them out, and I'm just gonna see how, just how this goes. So I'm actually honestly really surprised that there's even any fish left in the ocean after what I did to them last week. You know what? I might actually just go to Ginger Island and try this out because I'm about to basically make all the fish here at Pelican Beach extinct at some point if I don't stop. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out at Ginger Island. Okay, so we're at Ginger Island and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss one of these mines into the ocean. Gosh, that's so mean. Like, I would never do this in real life, you guys. I would never, ever, ever do this to fish in real life. I'm just doing this for science, okay? So, oh, that was not the correct key. I did not mean to jump in the water. But, okay, let's try now. Okay, so we wait. Oh, wow. That's some really cool effects, but that wasn't really as spectacular as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, it even rains a little bit for like a few seconds. That wasn't really super spectacular. Like, if I'm being honest, I thought it was gonna be a lot more remarkable than that. I mean, hey, it's cool. It's really cool to me, but I think after my experience with the electric fish mod, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting for it to really rain down on us here. So, yeah, it looks like we get like maybe 10 fish at a time. So, yeah, that's the third one I've done so far, and yeah, we get like 10 max. So, I think this does have a generic mod config menu thing, so where I can adjust how much fish I get from each blast. So let's just go ahead and let's check that out. Let's check that out. I want to see what my options are. Okay, so yeah, you can change the key, you could change the reward count. So we're gonna change it to 500. We want to get at least 500 fish each time. This is probably not a good idea, but we're doing it for science, you guys. We're doing it for science, and I don't recommend any of you guys do this. If you download this mod, please do not do this. Yeah, I'm just setting everything to max because it's for science. Someone has to try it, so it might as well be me. Okay, so let me go ahead and just try it out with the new settings. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, this was definitely a lot cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's still, oh my gosh. Okay, we have littered all of Ginger Island with fish and trash and debris and oh my gosh, there's like glasses and there's fish everywhere. Wow. Are there even any fish left? I can barely move, you guys. I can barely move. I don't think the game was designed to have this many objects around all at once. Oh my goodness. Just, okay, if this doesn't do it, like, if we weren't kicked out of Ginger Island before, we're kicked out now. Like, they're going to ban us for life for this. We got sugarcane all over. Like, where'd the sugarcane come from? What the? Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is the mod's full potential, I guess. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I've got to get out of here. If I can.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Okay, so yeah, you guys saw this is what blast fishing can do. It can do all that, and I definitely don't recommend setting it to max settings, you guys. I just thought it would be fun to see what happened, but again, I'm probably not going to keep this. I will not keep this in my game because this is just no, like, that's not my style. Like, I like traditional fishing, but if you want something like this in your game and you want easier fishing, then definitely download Blast Fishing. I've left a link in the description below for anyone who wants to try it out. So this next mod is for those of us that have been quietly enjoying nature in the valley in our games. And this mod is called Magical Creatures for Nature in the Valley, and it is by the mod author Cozy Psychologist. And yeah, it adds just a ton more new critters for you to find with nature in the valley. So I've decided to come to the Cindersap Forest to try and find some of these new critters. And I don't exactly know what to look for, but yeah, you see, this critter is not from that mod. This is from one of the other add-on mods for nature in the valley. So I actually have the mod page pulled up on my other monitor because I want to see, you know, what I need to be looking for. So yeah, we're going to be looking for some of these new critters, and they're very unique. They're all like magical creatures, and there's 35 of them in total. And I think that's one of them, actually. I think the little orange one over here is one of them. Yes, it's this little guy, this Ember Fox. So we caught our very first one. I wasn't expecting to find it this quickly, but here is our very first one. It is an Ember Fox. And just like the other little guys that you can find in Nature in the Valley, you can turn these into ivy over at the Insectarium. So, and I know it's not an insect, but yeah, you could turn them in there just like you would any other insect. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find another one, because I guess this is where the Ember Foxes like to hang out, here in the Cindersap Forest. So yeah, let's go ahead and find some more. Okay, so I decided to try and look for some more outside of the deep woods. So yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can find more. I feel like this would be like the perfect spot to find them. You know, it's in the woods, it's in the forest. I think just for all of these mods, like, forests are just perfect. They're just perfect for finding these critters. So I'm hoping that I can maybe find something else. And again, I still have my other monitor open with the mod page, showing me all of the different critters that were added with this mod. So, oh, I think that's one. Oh, I think that's one. Let's try and get it. It's like this little guy. Ah, yeah, I messed that up. I want to try to find another one, or try to find that same one, but maybe somewhere else. So sometimes I get excited and I end up not casting my net at all, and then I just scare the critter away, and that's probably exactly what I just did. So yeah, let me just go deeper into the forest to try to find another one. And of course, like the other add-ons and like the default critters for Nature in the Valley, depending on the location and the time of day as well as the season, that will determine whether or not certain creatures will appear. So there's some that you're not going to find some of them in certain seasons. Like, you're gonna have to wait all throughout the year and check back in certain locations pretty much every season if you're, you know, like one of those completionists like me. So, like, I am still finding creatures from the other add-ons. Like, I have pretty much all of the Nature in the Valley add-ons, and oh look, it's that one again. It's two of them. We have to get one. We have to get at least one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I didn't get any of them. Wow. Okay, so that one seems rather elusive. So, here, let's check up where that big bear is, that little, you know, the bear guy, where we're gonna see if there's anything up there. No, there's nothing there. We might as well check his shop though while we're here. But yeah, that one, it seems very elusive, and of course there are some who are more difficult to capture than others. And yeah, I don't know if that's definitely not a rare one. It's not a rare one because we've seen like 4 of them already, but it's not that easy to catch. We were able to get the Ember Fox very easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way up to the woods, and hopefully I can encounter that creature again and maybe capture it this time. So, oh look, it's down there. It's down there. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, there's another one. Come on. Yes, I got it. Barely. Okay, so it's called a Snowbell Sprite. And yes, it is a very common one, but it's not very easy to catch. At least for me it wasn't. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, I think I'm happy with catching 2. I was not expecting to find them this early on. So, yeah, like I think that's pretty impressive. And yeah, like if you have Nature in the Valley installed, and if you have run out of creatures to capture, or you know, you want your game to feel even more full and you want even more of them, then definitely check this out, you guys. So this next mod, it's a very strange one, I guess. I mean, it's not strange, but it's, you know, it's a cool idea, I think, in my opinion, but I don't think it doesn't have too much of a use yet. Here, let's check Gus for some recipes, and there is one. But yes, this next mod is called Saloon Attic and Basement by Empress Kimmy. And yeah, it just adds a basement and it adds an attic to the saloon. So here, I'm just looking to see where it is. All right, so we're gonna go to the attic first. And yeah, it's pretty empty. There's really just this main area where it's got a pool table and it's got a little bar and a vending machine that doesn't work. And yeah, it's just an empty space. The attic and the basement, they're just empty spaces for, you know, creators to fill up with their own NPCs. Now, this is a brand new mod, so far I don't think there have been any, you know, new NPCs that have been added to this space, but the hope is that there will be some NPCs in the future. So, like, I don't know, I have a good feeling that there's going to be some people adding their NPCs to this space. So, I think this is pretty cool. It's a little empty for now, but we still have to check the attic, so, but yeah, you can hang out alone, sit at the table alone for now, and yeah, just be alone and think alone, and yeah. So yeah, I think this is really all there is to see in this particular area. But yeah, let's go ahead and find the did I call this the attic? This is the basement. Okay, so we need to go and find the attic. So okay, so there's the attic. It's located right up here. And now this area, on the other hand, actually has rooms. Like, it actually has bedrooms and stuff, and you know, like, it looks more lived in. It looks a lot more lived in than the basement, for sure. So I don't know, I could definitely see people living here. Like, I could see new NPCs taking up space here. Or this could be like a little, you know, like how some pubs and, you know, some areas, they have like the little hotel upstairs, the little, well, it's not really like a hotel, but it's like a bed and breakfast setup. That's what this kind of reminds me of, you know, just like an inn on top of the pub. So yeah, I'm keeping this in my game because, you know, I believe that there will be some NPCs added. So so last but not least, I'm gonna be showcasing this mod called Gem Isles Swim to Ginger Island by Thal the Great. And I love these types of mods where you could, like, you know, like there's Walk to the Desert Redux, and now there's Gem Isles Swim to Ginger Island. Like, I love these types of mods that give you alternate ways of, you know, going to different locations in the game, going to specifically vanilla locations in the game. So we're gonna attempt to swim to Ginger Island from the beach. So, oh, I don't know where the entrance is. Where's the entrance? Maybe it's more in the middle. Okay, yeah, it was. So, yeah, I'm actually looking at this diagram on the mod page so I don't get lost, because you can definitely get lost just based on this diagram. And to my understanding, it looks like every single day, most of the islands added from this mod, they are randomly generated every day. So the islands are going to be completely different just every day. So this is the first island. This is the first island that is randomly generated every day. And yeah, if I want to, I guess the quickest way to get to Ginger Island is if I, if I go more south again. I need to go south twice, I believe. And then I have to go more to the east. So there is the long route. I mean, I could take the scenic route, but I'm not really like, I've had this game open for a really long time, so I don't think I can handle taking the long route right now. Like I've been playing this save for like 4 or 5 in-game days. It's about time for a reset. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the most quickest route that I can to Ginger Island. So I can reset my game pretty much. So gosh, yeah, I could go east right now, I think. And that would be towards the scenic route, which we will not be taking, I don't think. So it's tempting. It's tempting, but it's getting late, and yeah, we're gonna go south. We're gonna go south one more time, and then from there we get to go east. And that should take us to, I mean, it takes us to the west of the island. West of the island, that's the island farm, to my understanding. So it should take us to our island farm, actually. So yeah, let's just go ahead and keep going. And gosh, doesn't that just look so pretty? Doesn't the night sky just look so pretty on the water? Like, I love it. I love the nighttime on this game. Like, I love being in the water, in the nighttime. So, okay, so from here, this is the third island, I believe. So from here, I'm gonna want to go east. So let's just keep going east. I don't know, I just love this. Like, I love being able to, I don't know, I like looking at the scenery. I like to look at the scenery, when I'm traveling. Like, I've partially showcased Walk to the Desert Redux on this channel. And yeah, I love the scenic route going there. And yes, I was correct. We are on the island farm. So that did take us to the island farm. There are many, many different ways to get there from the swimming portion of this mod. But this was, I believe, the quickest way to get there. I guess if you want to explore the islands more, I wonder if there's like hidden treasure. That would give people more of an incentive to want to travel and look at the rest of the islands, as if there's, like treasure. I think that would be a lot of fun if that's actually a thing. I don't think it is, but if it were, then it would definitely give me incentive to want to check out the other islands and to want to keep checking back every day, since the islands do generate randomly every single day. So with that said, this was our last mod, so this concludes the end of our showcase for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying this new format for my videos. Again, it just is so much easier for me, and I don't have to just take the time out of my week to write scripts. Like, I spend a lot of time, like half of a day at least, writing a script. So the fact that I don't have to do that anymore, it's just, I love it. It frees up my week more, and it actually makes me want to consider making even more content on my channel, because I have time. Like, I have the time to do so. So, yeah, I'm not making any promises, but that just might be a possibility now that I have the time. Because I was just barely able to crank out the 2 videos that I was doing. And now I have like a ton of time because I'm not spending a million years editing and writing scripts. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed the video, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And again, all of the links to each mod that I've mentioned in this video will be in the description below for you to try out. Please give the mod authors some love. And don't forget to endorse their mods if you enjoyed them. It really helps them out. And yeah, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. And as always, happy farming!